Now, here's the other thing about crossing 50. When I was a kid, I used to think anybody that was 50 or older had... What the heck? I feel like I'm in Aerosmith or something. I'm a comedian, for God's sake. Is the house on fire? But I thought anybody that had crossed 50, they were like a fountain of knowledge that you could go and drink from. And then I got to be 50 and I went, well, that's not the case. Because like, oh no, are you smarter than a fifth grader? Like when I started doing that, people thought I was smart. And I'm like, y'all, if they didn't give me the blue cards, that's the shortest show in the history of television. First question, do you know the answer? No, neither do I. Good night, everybody. We had a lady on, it was like a third grade grammar question. It was something about an antonym. And she said, oh, I remember there were homonyms and synonyms and antonyms. She said, I can't remember the difference in them. Can you use it in a sentence? My antonym came over for Christmas dinner. But I started thinking about all the stuff that I didn't know. And it's a lot longer list than the stuff I do know. But it's stuff I thought I would know by now. I mean, I don't know how they know how long to make the cord for the first bungee jump at a new place. All right, Ed, let him jump! All right, Ed, shorten it up a little bit. Give his girlfriend a free t-shirt. I don't know why the dentist makes you lie to him. Every time I go to the dentist, he'll be looking at my mouth. He's like, oh, you have not been flossing every day, have you? No, not every day. Oh, let me think. The last time I flossed, you did it. I don't know who closes the door when the bus driver gets off. Don't think about that one too long. You get a headache, I promise. I don't know how women can lie down on the couch and take a nap without sticking their hand in the front of their pants. How do y'all do that? See, men have a sleep button located right there. Take our hand, put it on that button, and... I don't know why the people with the worst breath always stand the closest to you when they talk. They're like, guess what? Oh, I don't know, you got a dirty diaper in your mouth? Can I tell you something? All right, but do it quick. I can only hold my breath for 30 seconds. And you always try to offer them like a piece of gum or a mint. They never take it. They're like, oh, no thanks. I don't like the way those taste. Yeah, I can see where you wouldn't prefer peppermint to that cat turd you're chewing on right now. Wow. I don't know why the bank leaves the vault door wide open, but change the 25-cent ink pen to the counter. And why does the drive-up banking window have directions written in Braille? And they do. Check it out the next time you're there. I don't know why I can't call the computer helpline and talk to somebody on this side of the planet. Every time I call the computer helpline and get, hello, this is Kevin. What is the problem you are currently experiencing? I'm sorry, what was your name? It is Kevin. Kevin. Wow, because if I had to guess, I would have bet your name had 2 less vowels than Kevin. What is the problem you're currently experiencing? Well, before I called you, it was that my computer was locked up, but now it's trying to understand a damn thing you're saying. And they won't tell you where they are. I'm like, where are you? I'm at my desk. Okay, but where is your desk? It's in my office. Okay, Kevin, let me put it this way. If your friend came over to hang out with you tonight and he showed up driving an elephant, would that be weird? See, we don't drive elephants here. I don't know why a new razor costs $6, but a pack of 8 replacement blades cost $2,000. Why are razor blades so expensive? You could put a kid through college by growing a beard. I think they're so expensive, they've gotten complicated. You know, when I was a kid, it was one blade. You used it for a week, threw it away, got another. Now it's 5 blades. And the advertising agencies have convinced us every one of those blades has its own job. Blade number 1 walks up to the whisker and pretends to recognize it from high school. Blade number 2 runs behind it and thumps it over the head with a beer bottle. Blade number 3 ties its hands together with duct tape, while blade number 4 warns the other whiskers to stay out of it or they're next. You know what I think's going on? I think it's just like those road crews. I think there is one blade doing all the work and there's 4 just standing around watching. Why you can't ride a bicycle anymore without dressing like Lance Armstrong in the Tour de France. Anybody remember when you could ride a bicycle wearing blue jeans and a t-shirt? You can't do it now. Gotta have the uni. And it's not just young athletic people, like fat and middle-aged guys look like the Michelin Man in a wetsuit. And he's got sponsor logos. Like, who's sponsoring you, Pop? Dunkin' Donuts, all right. Pedal on, doughboy, pedal on. I don't know why only rednecks are seeing UFOs. And here's the deal. You got to discount 90% of that stuff right off the top, because my Uncle Jerry swore they had crop circles in their yard. Then we found out that his wife had called Goodwill and they had come and got the trampoline and the boat trailer. So, you know, mystery solved. But let's say there really were aliens and they really are coming to Earth and they didn't want people to know that they were coming to Earth. It makes sense they would only reveal themselves to rednecks. A, we usually live out in the country, so there's not going to be a lot of witnesses. B, we have no credibility with the media. See, people might believe a scientist from UCLA if he saw one and said, well, they appeared to be bipods from a hydrogen and nitrogen-based environment whose primary respiratory organ was located within their moist, translucent epidermis. As opposed to Cletus in his overalls going, it looked like a giant booger with real skinny legs. I don't know why after 27 years of marriage my wife continues to ask me, what do you want for your birthday? What do I always want for my birthday? Same thing every man on the planet wants for his birthday. The same thing every woman on the planet doesn't want for her birthday. Never once has my wife said, you know what, forget the flowers, forget the presents, why don't you just lock the door and take me to Squeal Town? But it's all any man wants. You can be visiting your grandpa in the nursing home and be like, happy birthday, Papa. Is today my birthday? It sure is. Well, help me get my pants off. I don't know why a dog can eat its own vomit, gobble up cat poop, and lick its rear end for hours and be totally fine, but if he eats half a candy bar, he dies. They need to renegotiate that one. I don't know why in this age of sexual equality, there are still some jobs that are the man's job or the woman's job. Like if there's a noise in the house in the middle of the night, whose job is it to check that out? Man. Yeah. Never see this. Phyllis. Phyllis. Run downstairs, see what that noise was. Hey, bring me back a piece of chicken, okay? Now, if there's a noise in the house in the middle of the night, it's the man checking it out. In his underwear, carrying a baseball bat. Because that is the official uniform of suspicious noises, underpants and a baseball. I don't know what we're hoping to find. Some guy in the living room in his underwear with a ball. And my dad didn't even need the baseball bat because my dad wore those giant boxer shorts that were always gapped open in the front. Oh, that gap would be like a taser to a thief. Shut the gap! Shut the gap! Here, take... And you're thinking of somebody right now, aren't you? Fact of life, flying on an airplane makes you gassy. And by fine line, I mean about half a sip. You wait till we get home tonight, mister. I'm gonna tear you up. And once she crosses the line, you ain't getting her back. It's like the paramedics putting the paddle on a body with no head. You're wasting your time. Baby, wake up for like 1 minute. 1 minute, please. Fact of life, women always have more questions than men have answers to. Great example of this. 6, 7 months ago, I get a text one day. The text says, please pray for Tom. He was in a bad wreck. I walk into the kitchen where my wife is. I said, hey, I just got a text that said, please pray for Tom. He was in a bad wreck. She said, was he driving? I said, I don't know. I just got a text that said, please pray for Tom. He was in a bad wreck. Were Carol and the kids in the car with him? I don't know. I just got a text that said, please pray for Tom. He was in a bad wreck. Were the people in the other car hurt? I don't know. I just got a text that said, please pray for Tom. He was in a bad wreck. What hospital did they take him to? I don't know. I just got a text that said, please pray for Tom. He was in a bad wreck. She said, well, you don't know anything. What do you know? I know you need to pray for Tom. I just got a text, said he was in a bad wreck.
Yeah. Thanks very much, y'all. I am from the South. A lot of people seem to have the idea that everybody from the South is married to their sister and has seen a UFO. Well, I'm just dating my sister, and I couldn't swear it wasn't a weather balloon. We kind of have that reputation in the South. People think we're goobers because of the way we talk, you know. And it is hard to be cool with a Southern accent. Because it's like people from New York, they come down south, they just fit right in. It's like, yo, pass the freaking grits, y'all, all right? You can't do that with a Southern accent. You could take a Southerner to a nude beach on the French Riviera, we'd be out there going, damn, this looks like a good place to fish here. Ed, bring the cooler, I found a spot. Going up to naked women, hey, you don't know where we pick up some red wigglers, do you? A lot of people have the idea everybody from the South is a redneck. Now, that's not necessarily true. I've been all over the country. Oh, God, I think he threw up, Tony. Come on, what do you say? We'll buy you a beer. Come on. The only problem with the designated driver program, it's not a desirable job. I mean, because basically you're just babysitting people whose biggest ambition is to pee in the parking lot or something. But if you get talked into doing it, have fun with it. Like at the end of the night, drop them off at the wrong damn house. Preferably in their boss's front yard or something. Huh? Where the hell are my flamingos? But don't drink and drive, it's not funny. I know. I am a married man now. I love my wife to death. I really do. Love being married. And my wife and I don't fight much. I find when we fight, we always fight about money. You know, my wife, she gets pissed off because we don't have any, and I get pissed off because we did. And money is not that big a deal. We've all been broke. I was so broke when I was in college, they sent a guy to repossess my car because I didn't make a payment for a couple of years. And the guy came to my house, big guy, showed up at the door. He said, Mr. Foxworthy, he said, I'm from the bank, and unless you have $300, I'm taking that Camaro with me. I got mad. I said, $300? Who keeps that kind of cash on them? He said, well, you can't write me a check? I said, a check? Shit, yeah, I can write you a check. I don't have, you know? Well, because that would be embarrassing. Do you have another month? This isn't doing anything for me here, huh? Something with a redhead if you got it, huh? So I went down to the place. About 3 weekends ago, I went down there. I was waiting out in the lobby. The nurse calls me in, and she just hands me a cup. No book, just a cup. And I'm bumming, but hell, I got a great imagination. So I took the cup, I went off in the little room they gave me, and did what I was supposed to do. Then I waited a few minutes because I didn't want to look like a circus freak, when I came back out. So I got my cup. I'm walking back down the hall. I found the nurse. I handed her the thing, and she said, "We don't do that here. We just need a urine sample." I have never been that embarrassed in my entire life. And my wife told everybody, too. My own mother's going, "Heard what you did in the cup." Thank you very much, Joe. You guys are a hell of a nice crowd.